evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of TheCaliEffect, King of Games, and today we're bringing you the best deck. Okay, no, I'm lying, literally. It's probably one of the more fun casual decks inside of the September 18th, 2017 format, and it's going to be Synchro Cat X-Sabers. This deck is awesome to play. It's really fun, but like I said, I'm going to give it an orange rating because it's really casual. I actually went ahead and made it as budget as possible by not including cards like Ghost Ogre and Ash Blossom. So it's a very fun deck to play, and it's very cheap. Let's get you guys, actually, before we even talk about that, let's make sure you dark hole that subscribe button. Look, I know everybody that doesn't watch this video isn't subscribed. Make sure you do that. But while you're there, you can write Geki that notification bell, because we just too strong over here. Join the gang while you can, man. We getting kind of big. Without further ado, I present to you a Synchro Saber deck profile. Alright, we're going to start off with the monsters with this Synchro Saber deck profile. 3 copies of X-Saber. Okay, that one's in French. Dark Soul, there you go. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 X-Saber monster from your deck to your hand during the end phase. This is the main reason why we play Rescue Cat, because you can tutor it to your side of the field and then into the graveyard and gain a search no matter what you used it for. You know, tributing it for a Godum's play, making a link with it, or synchro summoning with it. The card's just really awesome. 2 copies of X-Saber Fault Roll. This card can only be special summoned by controlling 2 X-Saber monsters, and it allows you to tutor additional X-Saber monsters to your side of the field. Is that just a... I don't know. Y'all didn't see it, but it was a... Go! Got him! Next is 2 copies of X-Saber Bogart Knight. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon... It's back! Go! You can special summon 1 X-Saber monster from your hand to your side of the field. Okay, I am not crazy. There is a fly in this video, and if you guys don't see it, then you guys are messing up, because it's there. 2 copies of X-Saber Pashul. This card can't be destroyed by battle. Okay, that's really the only selling point. Seriously. You don't want to hear about the other selling point. You take 1,000 damage during your standby phase. That's not really a selling point at all, but still a really good card. It's a level 2 warrior monster, and it's tutorable by Rescue Ferret and also tutorable by our trap card that we play. 2 copies of X-Saber Arabellum. This is the other beast monster that you want to summon with Rescue Cat when you want to have 2 X-Saber monsters on the field, and when it inflicts direct damage to your opponent, they have to discard 1 card randomly from their hand. Pretty awesome card. 2 copies of X-Saber Full Helm Knight. When this card, or when your opponent declares an attack, you can negate the attack. But even more importantly, when it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon 1 X-Saber monster from your graveyard. I think the best thing is that it's a level 3 warrior tuner monster, and we'll talk about that just a little bit later. The main card of the deck is Rescue Cat. By sending this card to the graveyard, you can special summon 2 level 3 or lower beast monsters from your deck to your side of the field. This card sets up so many plays. Free Notoria Beast, easy Crystal Wings, everything you could have wanted inside of this card. 1 copy of Rescue Ferret. By shuffling this card into your deck, you can special summon monsters that level equal up to 6 to a link monster links arrows that points to. So if you guys are a little confused, if I have a Mrs. Radiant on my side of the field, and I use Rescue Ferret's effect, I can special summon 2 level 3 monsters, level 4 and a level 6, level 1 and a level 5, or just a level 6 monster to where the arrow of the Mrs. Radiant points to, seeing that it only has 2 arrows. So 3 arrows, 3 divisible by 6, 4 arrows, 4 divisible by 6. You guys following me here? 4 isn't divisible by 6, but you guys can still make that work. Alright, fuck it. Next is 1 copy of Hella Fun. And why do we play this card? Because it's hella fun. Alright, I'll stop. Alright, literally. We play this card because we play Valerie Fawn. And people are like, why don't you just play 2 copies of Valerie Fawn or 2 copies of Hella Fun? Well, that's no fun. That's Nella Fun, alright? What Valerie Fawn does is by discarding 1 card, you can special summon 1 level 2 beast monster from your graveyard. Hella Fun's a beast monster. So, in theory, it couples extremely well with making free Crystal Wings. The more you know. Next is the lone copy of Maxi, because, I mean, while mine is ultimate rare, yours could be common if you're really trying to be on a budget. That is it for the monsters. I think it brings us at 20. For spells, we run 3 copies of Godum's. Second call, while you control the Synchro Saber monster, you can special summon X-Saber monsters from your graveyard to your side of the field. You can't conduct your battle phase, but I think that this card is so strong, especially going first. It deserves to be at 3, hands down. If you open this card, I mean, it's not like you're going to enter your battle phase on turn 1 anyways, and you can even loop your opponent completely out of their hand with this card, so it's kind of mandatory in my opinion. 2 copies of Twin Twisters for your opponent using back row. 2 copies of Fire Formation Tiki. The only card searchable is Bogard Knight, but sometimes you actually need that Bogard Knight to your hand. It's pretty good. 1 copy of Raigeki to blow up your opponent's field. 1 copy of Soul Charge and 1 copy of Reinforcement of the Army. Searchable, and Soul Charge is just like Soul Charge. You can't go wrong with that card. Next, for traps, we're going to run 3 copies of Storming Mirror Force. The reason why I chose this card over all the other Mirror Forces is because it returns the monsters back into your opponent's hand, which you can then use Gothams to discard your opponent's cards, or X-Saber Airbellum to discard said cards to the graveyard. The Solemn Strikes and the Solemn Warning are like, I mean, I like negating stuff, don't you? Now, we run 2 copies of Gotham's Emergency Call. I just noticed. You have to get this deck to say you got him, to play got hims, to get your opponent's hands, and then you say got him. No? Alright, never mind. What this card does is special summons 2 X-Saber monsters from either player's graveyard, so watch out for the mirror match. And then the 1 trap card I was talking about is Reinforced Truth. Allows you to special summon 1 level 2 or lower warrior monster to your side of the field. That is for sure. That is it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we're going to play 1 copy of X-Saber Gotham's. Literally, I'm telling you, this is almost a win condition. You can wipe 4 cards off of your opponent's hand in first turn casually. So it's pretty good. 1 copy of X-Saber, 2 copies of X-Saber Huyunle. When this card is Synchro Summon, you can destroy 3 spell or trap cards on the field. I don't even need to say anything after that. It's like, it's the best X-Saber card available. Like for Synchro. Other than Gotham's, because got him. 1 copy of X-Saber Airbellum. Literally, the only reason why you play it is dual terminal and it's an X-Saber monster. That's really about it. I ain't got nothing else to say. X-Saber Lil Wayne is probably one of my favorite cards. It's a 1-card Crystal Wing. Or 2-card Crystal Wing. 3-card Crystal Wing. Alright, you need 2 monsters to initially make it. Alright, forget it. 1 copy of Clear Wearing Synchro Dragon. This card's pretty good if you actually have to go into a real 7. 1 copy of Stardust Charge Warrior, part of the combo to make Crystal Wing. You also draw a card. 2 copies of Crystal Wing. This card can be made really easy inside of this deck. And then this Trishula is actually a proxy for a Notoria Beast. I didn't feel like looking for it. Notoria Beast is a card that you can start off very easily just by summoning Rescue Rabbit and then gain cards. We play a lot of back rows such as Storming Mirror Force to protect cards like Notoria Beast. And on top of that, it negates the opponent's spells, so it's pretty good. For links, we play 2 copies of Mrs. Radiant. I mean, who would have guessed? It's an Earth deck that takes advantage of an Earth Link monster. 1 Proxy Dragon. This card is really good at protecting your cards. And then 1 Beako Balker, because it's just Bick and Back being boo. That is it for the main board as well as the extra deck. Now I'm going to show you guys the combo tutorial. Alright, now into the combo tutorial. This is some awesome combos, or these are some awesome combos for X-Sabers. I'm going to be starting off with the combo that requires Rescue Cat, X-Saber Fault Roll, and Gotham's E-Call. What you are going to do first is normal summon your X-Saber Rescue, or not your X-Saber Rescue Cat, your Rescue Cat and activate its effect. Sending it to the graveyard to special summon Dark Soul and Airbellum to your side of the field. Next, you are going to special summon X-Saber Fault Roll. And if you have an X-Saber monster previously in your graveyard, you're going to use Fault Roll's effect to special summon. I'm going first, so no, I don't have it. I am going to use Fault Roll and Airbellum to Synchro summon into X-Saber Gotham's. And then I'm going to activate Gotham's E-Call, special summoning both Fault Roll and X-Saber Airbellum back to my side of the field with 0 attack. Now I'm going to start using my Gotham's effect. I'm going to use this effect to discard 1 card from my opponent's hand. Then I'm going to use this effect to discard a 2nd card from my opponent's hand. I'm going to activate Fault Roll's effect to special summon back an X-Saber monster. Then I'm going to use Gotham's to discard a 3rd card from my opponent's hand. Then I'm going to discard a 4th card from my opponent's hand using Fault Roll, and then a 5th card from my opponent's hand using Gotham's. On the end phase, I'm going to be able to search with X-Saber Dark Soul, seeing that it was sent from the field to the graveyard, and I still have 3 or 2 other cards to play with, while my opponent only has 1 card starting off on their turn. Another combo I want to talk about requires an already face-up level 4. I used to run Summoner Monk, but I wasn't really feeling it. So we're just going to say an already face-up level 4 monster and Rescue Cat. What you are going to do is normal summon that Rescue Cat, then send it to the graveyard to special summon Valerie Fawn and Elephant from your deck to your side of the field. You are going to use Elephant and Bogard Knight to Synchro summon into your Stardust Charge Warrior. Congratulations, you special summon Stardust Charge Warrior, draw a card. Next, you're going to use the Valerie Fawn and Stardust Charge Warrior to make your Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. That's an awesome play. The last combo I want to talk to you guys about requires Rescue Cat and X-Saber Full Helm Knight in hand. What you are going to do is normal summon your Rescue Cat and then use its effect, sending it to the graveyard to special summon Elephant to your side of the field. And you also want to special summon X-Saber Dark Soul to your side of the field. Where's that card? Bam! You're going to use the summon X-Saber Dark Soul to your side of the field. You're going to then use both of these monsters to Synchro summon into your X-Saber Lil Wayne. Too strong. And then X-Saber Lil Wayne effect activates, triggering special summon Full Helm Knight to your side of the field. You are then going to use these two monsters for a Synchro summon of Crystal Wing again. Free one card, 3 cards, free Crystal Wings to your side of the field. This deck is really good. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. I hope you enjoyed the X-Saber deck profile. If you guys would like to support this marvelous channel, you can visit Patreon. Now, like, seriously, visit Patreon to see what it's about and then make a commitment, all right? Do that for me. Or you guys can buy from your favorite YouTuber by going to my eBay or TCGPlayer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.